first time I came to TGS 2 years ago, there was a 3DS game called Bravely Default Flying Fairy. And this game looked so good. It had so many things that made Final Fantasy a great series, that was brought back for a new RPG on the 3DS. It took forever to come to North America, but when it finally did, people loved it. I played a bunch of it. I know you played a bunch of it. Today you got to play Bravely Second, which is the sequel. And that's set like a few years after the main story of the first game, right?
Yeah, that's right. You know, everyone who ever plays Bravely Default typically has great things to say about it. And what's awesome about Bravely Second is that they didn't want to mess it up too much. It's a great game, so they kind of just gave us more of what we love. It is kind of the same world, but it's a few years after the original story. But it is a new city, it's new characters, it's a new town, new places to explore. So it's kind of just going a little further into the time of the story, of the original story that we liked so much.
One of my favorite things about it was sort of the class-based, system for character progression and how that merged with the battle system. Have they changed anything for the sequel that's, I guess you'd say, notable?
No, you can choose to brave up, or you can choose defaults, the same system. But what they're doing now is they're adding a few more classes. Now there's a wizard, and the wizard actually adds physical damage in addition to the magic damage that they have. So in the original we had fire damage, for example, if you wanted to do magic damage. So you can still have that in Bravely Second, but then you can also have perhaps a hammer damage in addition to your fire damage. So it's this kind of cool way to give a new spin on the same kind of mechanics that we've had before.
What about some of the characters? Because there were a lot of really interesting characters in Bravely Default, and it's the same world, right? So obviously there has to be one or two returning.
I'm sure there will. Now there is one that we know of. So in the original you had Aerie the fairy, who was kind of your helper. She kind of guided you and made sure that you were on path in terms of the game. And now you played Agnes. In this one, Agnes has been captured and you're actually trying to save her, and she becomes the new narrator. So while she's being captive, she's actually still guiding you throughout the story and kind of helping you along. And I think it's called Teach Me Agnes is the system, so you actually still can talk to her and you still get to enjoy her, and I bet you there'll be a few others along the way.
You bet me?
I bet you, Peter Brown.